Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we will be learning more about SQL only. So this is not an interview question, but this is important for the interview because most of the interviews are related to data engineering or data analysis consist of date format. So today we will be learning something about the date function. So why dates are formatted first year first? For example, if you are in United States and you are probably used to seeing dates formatted as month, day, year, or similar. Month first format, it is odd convention related to like rest of the world, but it is not necessarily any worse than DDMMYY. The problem with both of these format is that when they are stored as strings, they didn't sort in chronological order. For example, here is the date field stored as a string. Because the month is listed first, the order by statement doesn't produce a chronological list. Hope you got the point, like that is a string and we cannot save it as a date. You think that converting these values from string to date might solve the problem, but actually it is actually quite so simple. Not so simple. So this mode is having already year, month, date format. So this is the correct format for, just remember, like this is the correct format. Excel is notorious for producing date formats that don't play nicely to other systems. So if you are exporting Excel files to CSV and uploading them to Mode, you may run into this a lot. So here is an example, like select permalink found dated clean from this table, order by found dated clean. So they are directly ordering it in a chronological order, but it will not do because that is a string. So here are some crazy rules for date and times. Assume that you have got some dates and stored as date time data type. You can do some pretty powerful things. Maybe you would like to calculate the fields of dates or week after an existing field, or maybe you would like to create a field that indicates how many days apart values from two dates or fields are. These are trivially simple, but it is important to keep in mind that the data type of your results will depend on exactly what you are doing with the dates. When you perform arithmetic on dates, such as minus or addition, the results are often stored as interval data type. Okay, a series of integers that represents a period of time. The following query uses date subtraction to determine how long it took companies to be acquired. Unacquired companies and those dates entered are filtered out. Note that because companies founded a clean column is stored as a string, it must be cast as a timestamp before it can be subtracted from another timestamp. Hope you got the last point, like that was in a string and we have to convert it into a timestamp or date time. So here we are doing the same thing, like acquired at cleaned, companies dot founded clean, and we are just doing timestamp as the timestamp as time to acquisition. And here from this table join this table on the, this is just a simple join. Hope you know how join works, where found at clean is not null, so you will be getting all the companies that has been acquired. And now we will be generating, like this is very much asked in interview, like you have to find the interval, like 1 week 2 week interval, like sales in a week or how much things has been sold in a week. So this is important thing, like you can use this whatever the columns are there in there, and date time, and it will convert to timestamp plus interval. So it will be giving a interval. We have given 1 week or you have given 1 month as plus 1 week from whatever the things are there. That is pretty simple. Or if you want to know date of birth of some person, so you can use something like this, like now minus their time of birth or date of birth, year of birth basically. So you will get the year basically. So like this, like if you want just the difference on with the help of now, you can get the date timestamp of now, like whatever the timestamp your system is having. So this is pretty simple. So I have opened one problem also. So here also the things are same, but what they have done is like they have grouped by and ordered by 5. So basically they have found the interval of 3 years, they have found the interval 5 years, interval 10 years. When companies are timestamp interval 3 years, then one else and acquired 3 years. So like this they are running and they are showing us the query. So let's see the result. Okay, so here is the result. Like this is the category code that we have written. Acquired 3 years, 3 साल में जो acquired हुए, acquired in 5 years. The companies which are acquired in 5 years, companies which are acquired in 10 years. Within the software, this much company acquired in 36 companies acquired in 3 years, 72 companies acquired in 5 years, 165 companies acquired in 10 years. Total this much companies has been acquired. So by looking at the result, you can uh, get more point of that query, like how that query is working and all. So that's the main purpose of the date and time format. Like you can is use it with case statements also, and here interval you can directly give the interval, and here we are taking count as total, so it will be counting all the things. So hope this is pretty good for this tutorial. Thank you so much. I will be covering more on other topics as well as more interview questions in the next topics. Like these are some advanced SQL related to window function, performance tuning, and this SQL analytics training. So please subscribe to the channel. I will be coming back with another video. Thank you so much. Bye.